Good morning, and welcome to your 70-second meditation. We are, for the most part, living in a post-God world. The Washington Post cites a Gallup survey that tells us that in 1937, church membership in America was at 73%, where now the number of Americans who regard themselves as members of a church, synagogue, or mosque has sunk below half. But the change is even more sudden than that. According to one study, in 1999, only 4% of Americans responded in the negative to the question, "Do you believe in God?" By 2017, just 18 years later, that number had leapt up to 18%. And the same is true around the globe. In his book, Giving Up on God, Ronald Inglehart notes that, quote, from about 2007 to 2019, the overwhelming majority of countries we studied, 43 of 49, became less religious, end quote. Regardless of the many reasons why this may be the case, exponentially increasing scientific knowledge, the blending of cultures through globalization, the perpetuation of social trends and increased global engagement in politics thanks to the internet and social media, and whether or not it's a good thing, the effect of this rapid and drastic shift to non-religious societies is highly destabilizing, even if we don't notice it happening. The reason for this goes beyond the loss of a sense of meaning in life. Many people can derive meaning from other sources, like through work, or art, or relationships. And yet, those same people may struggle more than they once would have to feel connected to a physical community. A community of people who live close by, upon whom you can depend to check on you, to help you when you need help, and to be there for you when you lose the people you're closest to. People who will bring you a casserole in your grief, even if you're not that close. Losing the church, the shul, the mosque, or any other place of worship can often mean losing a place to be and to which to belong. Programs that bring people together, giving them a common purpose. And a culture that encourages us to reach across any kind of social divide in order to help and support others. Regardless of whether or not we're religious, our social wiring requires that we have access to all of these things that our religious institutions once supplied. So if the temple is not your cup of tea, then make sure you're getting this kind of support somewhere. This could be from a recreational sports team, through a book club, a dinner group, or whatever other regular social activity. But just as important as giving yourself opportunities to feel a sense of belonging and support is to offer it to others. Welcome newcomers to your apartment building or neighborhood and offer them help with anything they might need. Ask the barista who serves you your daily coffee how they are and inquire about their lives. And if a friend or family member needs you, be there for them. Always. There is nothing more important. We all need help, and we have to support one another. To do so not only helps the person in need, it also gives you a sense of purpose and belonging. You will both be happier as a result and carry that happiness over to future interactions with others, thus contributing to the happiness of your community as a whole. Keep it up. You're doing great. Have a wonderful day. This podcast was brought to you by Odium. Please take a moment to rate and review this podcast and share it with anyone who you think might benefit from it. Let's all help each other.